Okay, so we actually chose this set simply because of the repetition of the reds. We've got red in the rug, red in the chairs, so we want to play into that a little bit. But secondarily to that, we also have this body chain, so it's immediately there's a level of glitz and glam to it. We've got this low-hanging chandelier that automatically adds that level of luxury. So both of those elements combined just work super cohesively. And now I'll have you step right behind here. So I'll hook up to my camera and we'll actually do some shots directly through this chandelier. All right. Perfect. Cut your eyes right towards the camera. Yes. I love the slight glare. That's perfect. Now pull across the clavicle. Beautiful. Perfect. Turn your chin this way, but cut your eyes to the opposite side. Yes. Right there. I'm gonna get a little lower so I can see all the red in the background. Beautiful. Take both hands and kind of just pull right here. You don't necessarily have to like pull, but like give the impression of it. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. Now angle your body towards this light. Let's catch the light all on this side. And then give me a little bit of like a curve to the back so you can lean into your hand and then really curve and arch the back. Yes. Beautiful. I'll get the whole body on there. Love that. And then put the arm out just like this. You're gonna show off the length of it. Let me see the fingernails if you can. We don't wanna hide those too much. Beautiful. Perfect. And then you're gonna do a slight grip here at the bow. And go ahead and like you're about to untie it. You're not going to, but we're gonna act like we're about to untie. Yes. And then do this number where you're looking down and then you're going to look up into the camera. Got it. And from right here. Good. Give a smirky smile. Perfect. Good. Let me come down on a couple shots. So for this one, we want to add in a ton of power. I'm going to shoot through this chair, but what I want you to do is you're going to lean into the table and you're going to look right into the camera.
Got it.
Okay. And I always like to shoot from behind things. My style is very voyeuristic in general. So I like to give the impression of I'm like not actually there. She doesn't know I'm there necessarily. Good. Beautiful. Tilt your chin this direction, but cut your eyes down towards me. Yes. And let me widen that just a little bit. I'll shoot from here. Right. There's perfect. Love that. All right, go ahead and take a couple steps back. You're gonna go ahead and lean up against the opening window and I'll move my light a little bit towards you. I'm probably covering your camera, sorry. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's actually open, but let me know. Good, okay. So I moved my light a little bit to the left now that we're shifting further back in the composition. And you can use this to maybe put your elbows up or if you want to hold on to it, anything to interact with the wall kind of behind you. I like exactly what you're doing, so you can carry on. Go ahead and give me a little dimension to the legs too. So now that we're leaned against, go ahead and bring this leg that's closer to me up and pull it out of the robe essentially. Yeah, good, that's pretty. I'm gonna use this table kind of as my visual line here. Beautiful, chin up, throw your head back, right there, and close the eyes. Beautiful, one more of those. Love that. And I like to show the client in between times, so I'm doing kind of a silhouette here.
Oh, I see.
And you can see the repetition of the
Who
red.
mama is this?
Exactly. It's beautiful. We're gonna do one more setup here that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna pull my light back a little bit. So we'll actually get you to sit in this chair. There's two things that I like to do. Go ahead and sit at the edge of that right there. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me some dimension to the heel. So one a little bit further from the other one. And then I'm gonna flare this out. We're gonna kind of stylize it. Pull this one over the red this way, right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna move your foot, there we go. Bring this one closer, and then right here. Let's go right there. Now we have just slightly off kilter, which is perfect. All right, this light is gonna be covering the center of her face and then a little bit to the side. Right there should be good. All right, so we've switched up the lights just a little bit. We're actually gonna disregard the red in the kitchen. We don't need that right now because of the angle. We're still using the strip box as our key light. It's gonna light down the center of her face as well as the side that's on her left side of her face, essentially. Now I'm on her right side, so I'm gonna catch more of the shadow. But what I'm also seeing behind us is a lamp in the room. It's gonna create a little bit more dimension. It's gonna create a little bit of moodiness so that when I'm shooting that way, I'm gonna get something in the background that just kind of warms it up. It's not gonna fall directly into shadow. So we've placed her feet just slightly apart. That's perfect. Now go ahead and let your head fall back just a tiny, tiny bit. Yep, exactly. And I love what you're doing with the nails. It's perfect. All right, I'm gonna focus on you. I've got my lamp in there. I'm catching the corner of the room, the doorway here. Beautiful. Now what I could also do is, because everything is lit toe to head at this point, is if I want to do a detail shot, I can actually just drop down, keep your feet exactly where they're at. I'm going to show this heel a little bit more and then give it a slight like angle. So collapse it that way. Yeah, right there. Good. I can zoom in and I can make this just a heel shot. So if the client is super into heels or her partner is a feet guy, like this is a good shot to have. That's perfect. So you can see the difference here between just doing a leg shot, you know, show off the gams, and then we have a full body shot like this. Yeah, and we want to show her along the way because we want her to feel comfortable and know that we're getting quality. And then other than that, like now that I'm here, I would do a couple more portraits. So go ahead and you know, take the hands, interact with the feathers portion of it, maybe do a little bit of coverage right here. Yeah, tilt the head like this and kind of give me a little bit of a side eye. Good. I'll come up high on this one so we can show off the jewels. Good. And I like what you did where you tilted your head earlier, so kind of bring the chin back down and kind of glance up towards me. Maybe I would do like a shot of just her nails and her lips here. Maybe bring that hand a little bit higher. Let's get both of them in there. Yes, right there. I'm going to do a lip and a hand shot. Beautiful. And then do here, where it's a gentle touch of the lip. One more of these. I'll do one with just the lips, and I'll do one where I get her eyes as well. So give me some nice smoky eyes. Beautiful. Good. And relax. That's perfect.
I don't look sleepy.
No. That looks good. Awesome. So we just wrapped up with Misty at our second set. Just to recap everything, we did a bed set, so classic white bedding with splashes of pinks, grays, and silvers. We used our key light, which is our strip box here that you see, and we cut out all the natural light minus one window that brought in a little bit from the back. Here on this set, we used the same strip light, but we also brought in an optical snoot with a red gel, and that's gonna be in the separate room, the kitchen behind us. That way we create extra dimension. We're gonna get that red gel on the back wall, as well as the two lamps that are on right here. So we get the dimension of this light, our warm orange tones of the lamps, and the red behind it. We did a mixture of full body shots, half shots, portraits, even macro shots on the legs, the feet, the hands, the lips. What we like to do with those is, especially if you have an idea in mind to do an album, or you just want to add variety, we want to break it up a little bit. So we want to mix in between all of those, give them some detail shots maybe of their wedding ring, the nails that all the clients tend to do prior to the photo shoots. If their partners or themselves, they love their legs, we want to highlight those features and diminish the ones that they don't like as much. So we really kind of focused on the glitz and glam of this set, the reds, the moodiness, the power, and just leaned into kind of the overall aesthetic that's inherent in the props and the outfits today.